Uh, don't mind about the environment. Today's environment is not conducive. As you see, guys, that smoke. I just pan straws. We want to talk about how I treat my Newcastle disease and others. Don't use a water that have a chlorine. Will be a poison to your parts. Hi guys, hi YouTube family, hi my subscribers, hi my new subscribers, and hi my viewers. And my viewers, if you're watching, that just consider subscribing and watch the previous video. I just upload so many educative video, and you need to watch, especially if you love poultry and agriculture in general. So guys, don't mind about the environment. Today's environment is not conducive. As you see, guys, that smoke. I just pan Astros, Astros. It was just a cleaning day today here in farm. It was just a cleaning day today here in farm, and it's good because somebody asked me this: how can you remove your poultry floor, your straws? After how long did you remove your straws, your straws from your poultry house? For me, I think it's just 5 days. It depends the 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 flow of my chick at the moment. If sometimes it can stay. And guys, you can just use straws, or you can just use a soda. It depends on, or even some sand, or some soil, especially that dark soil from forest. You can just use them in your flow of your poultry. That can only work. That can easily work. Any can that you access, that's is good for you. And today's video, guys, we want to share about some disease, some normal disease of a part of a poultry, a certain for poultry disease that is normally very it is in everywhere. As is the rate of the disease to kill your parts are high, right? So that is Newcastle disease. We want to talk about how I treat my Newcastle disease and others. That's the topic of the day, and most of the people ask me this question, and you need to watch this video. Yeah. And guys, before even we talk about Newcastle, I think you need to know about the science of a Newcastle first. The science of a Newcastle first, so the things that you should know. You may not you may know that your parts have a Newcastle is that they can sneeze, like sneezing, difficult in breathing, greenish or watery diarrhea. But in balancing, your parts start feeling imbalance. They start the eggs production start decreasing. You see, you can just start. They are very weak. Your parts start feeling very weak. And the sudden death of your parts without knowing, without even warning anything. You can your parts just start dying without showing anything. They just die, a random dying of your parts. That's the signs. That's the simple signs of your of the Newcastle diseases, that your parts are attacked by Newcastle disease. And guys, this I think Newcastle is the most dangerous disease that you need to avoid. Most of the poultry farmers have a difficulty in Newcastle because this can affect the your parts in a very large amount of parts, and can affect in a little time as possible, and can kill your farm, and can kill your journey, your poultry journey at just like that once. And this thing is a serious no, and you need to. That's why it's good for you to vaccinate, and you know the science. You know the science, and you know the prevention. So guys, and for me, for prevention of Newcastle, I normally, but guys, I normally prevent them through through a vaccination program. Guys, and the bad thing about this Newcastle disease is that they don't have a specific disease to cure them. If your chicks have a Newcastle, unless you can just use an antibiotic like Esdime or Oxazole Plus, or Tylodoxic. You see that antibiotic, just like that. you can just use them, but specific drugs to cure the Newcastle is it does not have. That's why it's good to prevent them. But the prevention is there, like a lentogenic. That's a vaccination program that I normally use. Lentogenic. The vaccination program of Newcastle, guys, is normally happen at 7 day to 8 weeks. That's the fourth thing I should talk about this Newcastle diseases. Is that as a farmer, as a poultry farmer, I think it's good for you just to do a vaccination program. Because guys, if you just prevent this disease in Newcastle and some other diseases, it's not even about Newcastle alone, and some other diseases from entering to your farm, I think it's good for you, because the health of your party will be quite cool if you just do a vaccination program. And when you just to do the vaccination program, I remember this vaccination program applied in a 7th day and 1 month. That's 1 month of your part. You can just acquire the vaccination program, and this happen in you can give them the vaccine through through a eye drop or just through water. And guys, remember, I just want to talk about this one. Don't give your if you are giving your parts a Newcastle through water, don't, or even through eye drop, don't use a water that have a chlorine. Just consider a fresh water, not fresh, the soft water, like a rain water, or just some water that are from companies that are soft water. Don't just use a water, just a normal water or a chlorine water, or any water that have a chlorine will be a poison to your parts. That's very dangerous, and the things that you should know before you give them this vaccine through even through anything, through eye drop or just water. You can just use a soft water. Don't use a hard water. Don't use a water that have a chlorine, can be poison to your chicks. That a dangerous thing. You see, yeah, that's the thing. That's to do a vaccination and prevent that. That's why I normally do that. I make sure that I don't miss the vaccination. Somebody said that it is a must for you to do a vaccination. Yes, it's a must, because you can just run away from these diseases, and prevent them. And prevention is better than cure, right? Yeah. And the last thing and the fifth thing I should talk about this prevention of Newcastle disease is that that most farmers do, the mistakes that most farmers do in this prevention of Newcastle disease and poultry journey, is that most farmers don't do biosecurity. You see, doing biosecurity in poultry is a very good thing. It's a very safe thing for a farmer. A poultry farmer, it's very safe for you to do a biosecurity. And what I think I've just talked about biosecurity. Just give at the door, just pour the disinfectant at the door, so that you just you just prevent the outsiders. Even you, when you just come to the farm at the when you see, or you're coming seeing your chicks or your parts, you can just dip into the disinfectants to prevent to remove the germs. You see, that's the prevention and the mistakes that you can do, and let the disease to come to your farm. You see, that's the things that you can do. The second thing you can do to prevent the diseases from entering to your farms, like Newcastle, is that just do a vaccination program. Just to consider doing vaccination program, because just someone say that it's not is it a must for me to do a vaccination program? I see it it have a lot of knowledge. It's need a lot of it have a lot of work. It needs a lot of knowledge, and it needs a lot of money. But guys, remember, better to prevent than cure. You see, and better to lose money than to lose money building something than to lose money while with not to lose money like that, just from death or from failing a business. You see, failing a farm, a poultry farming. Yes, just do a vaccination program, and that will help you so much. And the thing is that just to do prevent the bats from entering. I think that's the thing that we should do. That is very good for you. Doing the vaccination program by security. That's the main thing that you can a farmer shall do so that can prevent the disease. Newcastle and some disease to enter the farm, and that's the thing that you should do and focus on that. I think that was the video of the day. I just talk about the Newcastle and Newcastle and some diseases that to prefer. I just talk about the the vaccination. And guys, I think that was the last video of the day. And for from that, I think guys you need to subscribe. Just consider subscribing and share this video to the most farmers. It's good for them. Share and like, subscribe. See you in the next video. Yes.